Simplicity is key. Less is more. You have everything that you need right now to make it shake, to make it work. I'm letting you know, I don't have a high school diploma, I'm not a college graduate. But look where the fuck I am right now. Look who I'm next to. You may think you know, but you don't even fucking know. But this kid, well now, man, was able to do it. And it was because I was persistent, I was consistent, and I had grit. And most importantly, I was extremely well-mannered.
Welcome everybody, my name is Eric Dalius. I am your host with Full Speed Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome guest here today. It's the one and only Ivan Paychecks in the house on the boat in Miami. What's up, Ivan?
Nah, my man, what's going on, bro? First of all, thank you for inviting me, man. I greatly appreciate it. I think more than anything, I'm gonna fucking learn from this shit. I'm gonna learn from this podcast.
You know, we're always learning.
We're always learning. I'm always a student.
Our life is like the biggest teacher out there.
Absolutely, 1000%.
And you know, sometimes like we have these successes along the way, and we think we're learning from the success, right?
Right.
But you know what we're really learning from?
What's that?
It's the mistakes, man. It's the mistakes that we make, the failures that we make along the way.
That's it. Those losses are lessons.
Yes.
Those losses are lessons.
And I think it's important to understand because, you know, a lot of times, and we're going to talk about, you know, some of our successes that we've had here in our businesses over the last few years and last few decades. Yeah. But I think it's also important to weave in, you know, some of the, you know, the mistakes, some of the shortcomings, some of the, oh my God, I didn't see that one coming, those curveballs that come at you. And because that's the way life is. Absolutely. And that's the way business is. And as an entrepreneur, you got to understand that that is to be expected. You know, it ain't like this all the way up. No, boom. All right, and it's a lot of this, and so you gotta be flexible, and you gotta be able to hit those curveballs that come at you. And so as you look back, and you know, you look back over the last 5 years, you've had a lot of success in investing and marketing. What's been your biggest obstacle that you had to overcome? And we're gonna talk about your success. Yeah. Let's just dive right into like your biggest obstacle. One thing comes to your mind.
I honestly would say is getting to know myself throughout the whole process. Because you know, when times are good, you're feeling a certain type of way. When times are challenging, you're feeling a certain type of way. And, you know, getting to know yourself throughout this whole process, that me versus me perspective has been the most challenging because, you know, when times are great, you're in this euphoria mode. And then when times are slower or things are challenging, then your emotions are stirring up. And throughout success and throughout, you know, maybe plateau moments or maybe or retracement moments, then you start feeling, you know, certain type of ways, or you start having different type of habits. And getting to know those habits and learning how to adjust them, learning how to analyze, how to do self-audits, readjusting and becoming a better version of you throughout this whole fucking flow, throughout all these waves, becoming a better version of you, becoming a better version throughout, you know, all these emotions has been the most rewarding yet challenging aspect in my life.
And so how long did it take you to figure that one out?
Oh, dude, fuck, I'm still figuring it out, bro.
Right.
I'm still figuring it out.
It's an ongoing process.
It's an ongoing process, bro, and I love it, you know? And we just had a conversation earlier where you asked me, hey, what's up with that property that you bought over there or that you were, you know? And I said, I realized that it's not all what I thought it was, right? And that's the beauty about life. And I think that success, I think that the opportunity that success gives you is the options to experience new things and to evaluate if that's for you or not for you. If that's taking you closer to your purpose, your mission, your drive, your fulfillment, okay, or is it taking you further away? And that's kind of been where I'm at.
And what's super interesting about that is that tends to change over time.
Oh my gosh, like you can't believe.
You know, like where your purpose is right now, where your alignment is now, okay, it could be different 6 months from now. More than guaranteed to be different 12 months.
It could be different tomorrow.
Yeah. And
you could wake up tomorrow and it could all change.
And you got to be open for opportunities, and when they come in, it's all in the preparation, right?
Yeah.
And what I call, like, you know, your DMO, your daily method of operation. You got to get yourself that, you know, when you're going to wake up in the morning, when you're going to get those workouts in, when you're going to go ahead and put the time in to reach out and contact. And even if you have a business, how are you going to expand that?
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
What's the connection you're going to make? If you don't have a business, what are you going to contacts you're going to make today to go ahead and move that idea, move those concepts to the next level?
Absolutely.
Because when you get to a certain level, then you can decide, well, okay, do I continue that forward? Or you get to that point where you say, this no longer makes any more sense.
Yeah.
Like, we done. Like,
yeah.
we're gonna pull the plug,
pull the
right?
plug on this one. Cut your losses.
And that has happened to you before?
Oh, all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Bro, I just, you know, prior to New Year's, I had a full-fledged marketing agency strictly focused on me. Content, graphics, vlogs, podcasts, interviews, reels, I mean, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I mean, this shit was all about fucking me. You know what I'm saying?
You got some great content, bro.
And it was great.
Bitcoin Poppy, baby. Bitcoin Poppy. It was
phenomenal.
Right there.
I'm grateful. I know I changed a lot of people's lives. You know, a lot of people are like, bro, that content was amazing. But in all reality, that was not moving. This year, I needed to take a break.
Yeah, sure.
I needed to take a break.
Okay.
Because it wasn't accomplishing my mission at the moment, my purpose at the moment. I was wasting so much energy in this, but I was allocating energy towards those things that I should have been allocating to certain things, certain resources that are beneficial, that are giving our ROI, that are, you know, ready for expansion, that are about to pop. And I feel like every 1% that you're giving, your 1% could make something pop, could break through resistance. That 1%. But if you're over here dedicating it to a girl, you're dedicating it to destructive habits, and you're allocating it to something that's not beneficial, then you're not gonna fucking break this resistance to take you to the next level. So I said, hold up a second. Where does my energy need to be right now? Where does my peace, my harmony, my alignment, my whole being need to be right now? And certain things were outweighing this content. So I said, I have to put it on pause right now. I'm grateful for everything that I did. It was go mode for that, but now I have to shift, I have to pivot and put my energy towards something else that really doesn't need me to be the fucking face. It just needs time, it needs calculation, it needs ideas, it needs cultivation, it needs nurturing, it needs a little bit of other aspects of me. And that's what that's what I'm doing right now.
And I think that's a matter of perspective.
Yes.
You know, it's a perspective of where you are in your business, career, your investment, you know, life cycle of a particular asset that you're working on.
Absolutely.
And you know, we all need that pause, right?
Sure.
But what's interesting is sometimes we think that we're out there and we're spinning our wheels, right? And what we'll find out is that you'll get an ROI. It might not just be right here today. Sure. It might not be 3 months from now. It might be 3 years from now.
Oh yeah.
And what's interesting, like for example, we started this music tech company called Music Swipe. And ironically enough, we started that 3 years ago. The idea, the concept, right? And it took a whole year of figuring out, like, okay, is there a market, and how would this work, and how would we develop this thing here? And then you lay out all these plans from A to Z. But then what we did was, the latter part of that first year, we said, how do we bring this into an MVP, a minimum viable product that the marketplace can wrap their heads around?
Sure.
Because sometimes we can make our life real complicated. We can make our business very complicated.
Oh, absolutely.
And what you're sharing today is you got to simplify, all right? And sometimes you got to hit that pause button.
Yes.
And that's what you did.
Yes.
And how are you feeling about that?
I love it.
Yeah?
I absolutely love it because, you know, I'm just going to put this into perspective. I used to be a heavy drinker. I used to be a heavy partier, right? And I realized that wasn't making me happy. So and what I do, I went cold turkey. And now I'm bringing up the gauge to find that amazing balance where it's like, okay, I'm still having a good time. I'm still going out, but I'm not overexposing myself. I'm not dehydrating. I'm not endangering my health. I'm not interrupting my daily habits. So I'm bringing the gauge to where's that medium, right?
That's good.
So I had to go from all the way over here being savage mode party animal to going over here cold turkey monk, right? And now I'm like, let's find where I want to be.
Okay.
So now with the content, I was going a million miles an hour, bro. Three pieces of content a day.
Wow.
Podcasts, interviews.
Wow.
I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, like
Savage mode.
savage mode. People love it. You know, yo, Ivan, I love what you're doing. Like, bro, the gratitude and the benefits were there amongst my following, right?
Sure.
Now I'm going right here where I haven't posted shit. And now,
What happened to Ivan? Where is he?
Where is he?
Where's Bitcoin Poppy?
Bro, but now one of the 48 laws is to fucking disappear. Just disappear.
We found him. He's right here. He's on full speed, baby.
And recollect. Yes.
That's
Collect
good.
yourself.
Yeah, that's it.
Evaluate.
Take inventory.
Audit. Take inventory. See what's up. You know?
Yeah,
what's priority?
Work on developing out. Okay, where your strengths are.
Where are the strengths?
But more importantly,
Right.
where your weaknesses are.
Time for evaluation.
Yeah, evaluation time.
Evaluation
Yeah.
time. Fucking best time of fucking New Year's,
Yeah,
baby.
I love that.
Right?
How long
And
you
now-
How long you plan on being in the
Oh,
evaluation?
it's coming.
Okay, all right.
This
all
might
right.
be the fucking
we taking off?
out of
This is the
nowhere.
rocket ship
It
back
might
here?
be. It might be.
Okay, all right.
But I'm not with I'm not with the whole entourage. No,
I see that.
I would have came here with like 4 guys.
Yeah, we
you
would have
know?
to get a bigger yacht.
Right. So now I want to do things in a different way. Now I'm thinking about doing something different. You know, make more intimate, more genuine, more me, more maybe doing this shit myself. Not so much entourage, like letting people know like the real fucking me, not just this fucking like motivation, like regurgitated shit. Because I gotta create, you know what I mean? Because it came to that point, bro. Like it was just like, I have to fucking knock out this content. So guess what? I gotta fucking spit my shit.
So yeah, so maybe you took it too far to the extreme.
I took it too far to the extreme. So
Right.
now I want to, even if it's 3 times a week.
Right.
But now they know, yo, this is what Ivan's going through. This is his process. These are the emotions. This is the control. This is the habits. This is the outcome. This are the results. This is the setbacks. This is the challenge. This is the gems. This is the keys. This is the mentor. This is the network. This is the keeping it more fucking authentic is my fucking pattern. It's always been my fucking pattern. It's always been my MO. So now I want to do that. Now, I started off, bro, back in the days with a little fucking camera right here.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking following me. No one in my fucking business. Me versus me, bro. What the fuck do you want to say today, Ivan?
Yeah. And then go.
File, send it over to somebody to edit. He's not with me. And I apologize to you guys. This is just where I'm at right now. That has nothing to do with you guys. But me, right?
Right.
Boom. Send it over to my editor. Maybe have someone post for me, or even I could fucking post, right?
Sure.
My caption, my everything, my emotion, my feeling, my blah, blah, blah. Send it out. I keep my privacy, I keep my sanity, I keep my rhythm of life, and I still am able to give to the audience.
Yeah, I think it's all about finding that rhythm.
It's finding the fucking rhythm.
That works for you. Like
Absolutely.
Some of our listeners will be like, man, we're super full speed. Like we're gonna go in that beast mode, savage mode, right?
I know you saw my fucking content, EJ.
Of course, brother.
I know you saw my shit. My
brother.
shit was fucking lit.
Yes.
It was fucking crazy.
We love it,
was so
brother.
fucking nuts.
Yes.
Without the what?
We love it, baby.
Oh, I thought you said without the cursing. No, we can curse on this shit?
I think so.
Okay, good. If not, beep this.
It's full of motherfucking speed.
All right. Oh, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
I was going full speed with this stuff.
Sure.
And it was great. But now, bro, like you said, you gotta figure out your fucking rhythm.
Right. It's all about the rhythm.
Yeah.
And you'll figure out that you're gonna have to turn that dial up to get that energy going, to get that burning desire that's in you, and next thing you know, you'll be going full speed, but it won't feel like full speed.
Right.
It'll look like full speed.
Right.
Because it is full speed.
Right.
But you're in such a rhythm that it flows.
Yeah.
So you're just getting that full speed flow.
Yeah.
And that's okay. You're in a good spot right now.
I'm in discovery mode.
I mean, that's good. But I think let's go back. Let's go back.
Where
You know,
where you want to go?
You were one of the first ones that I know about to go ahead and make a purchase with Bitcoin.
That's right.
For some real estate.
That's right.
Let's talk about that.
That was
man.
the first Bitcoin to Bitcoin real estate transaction, bro. In Miami.
In Miami.
That's right.
Bitcoin
Before Miami was the crypto hub of the world.
Of course.
Because you know we got the crypto bull.
Oh yes.
We got all these tech companies here.
Absolutely, bro.
You know, 11 accepts crypto.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know,
we love that. They
they
got an NFT too.
All the exotic dealerships accept crypto here.
For sure.
A lot of these mansions you see right here, you know what I mean? They probably were purchased with some Bitcoin. But guess what?
You did it.
The first one, baby.
Right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Right here.
Bitcoin to Bitcoin.
I was the first Bitcoin to Bitcoin real estate transaction.
I'm pulling my wallet out and say, you want to buy my real estate? And you're like, it's like that.
Like that.
I love that. I love that. That's powerful, man. That's powerful. I had to go through a different process.
Right.
You know, it wasn't like I pulled out my Bitcoin wallet and I paid the transaction.
Right.
With the Bitcoin, right?
And they dispersed the cash.
See,
there was no dispersion.
Yeah, I understand.
Distribution.
That's
No.
right. That's right.
It was just bam.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you kind of paved the way, man.
Thank you, bro.
You paved the way, man. For sure, definitely. And you opened up a whole nother realm of thinking. And you know, we've got this DeFi situation that's flowing around this year for the last couple of years, and people and companies are coming up and they're failing. There's other ones that are succeeding, and you know, you got to do your research, right?
Sure.
For sure. But there's ways that you can leverage yourself, not just in the Bitcoin markets, but you know, imagine doing the Bitcoin and the real estate like simultaneously. Like, you know,
no, that's fine.
When I came in, I had to buy. I spent my Bitcoin, right? And then when you spend the Bitcoin, you get the capital gains, right?
Yeah.
And you want to stay away from the short term. You definitely want the long term, no doubt about it. Less tax liability. But the point is this: is that now there are options where you can borrow against that, and you can put that into real estate. So you're kind of taking the same money.
Yeah.
And you're putting it in two classes of assets that are rolling with you, and you've got them both growing. Now, of course, you know, anything, the markets go up and down.
Yeah.
And so this isn't a one-all strategy. This is a strategy that you need to be a part of,
right,
and a portion of in your overall game plan for financial freedom, financial independence. I mean, that's what our listeners are listening for. You know, is what's the road for that? And of course, you know, you demonstrated that from a Bitcoin standpoint.
Yeah.
And I think even today, how would you say the outlook is? How are you feeling about Bitcoin now?
I'm extremely optimistic about Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Bitcoin.
Okay.
I'm excited. Listen, it hasn't gone anywhere. Okay? We're talking about since 2009.
Yeah.
Okay? We're 2023 now. Okay? It's more powerful than ever. More transactions. Okay? More users. Okay? It's costing more to make every single day. It's becoming more popular. I mean, it's proof that
you travel in the world, right?
Right.
Yeah, you travel and you're meeting with Bitcoin users, investors, however you want to go ahead and phrase them.
Yeah.
And so you're not just seeing this, you know, reading about this. Like you're up close and personal, and you're interacting with people around the globe.
It is the evolution of money, my friend.
I believe so.
We are all evolving as humans.
Right.
Right? Let me ask you a question. Do you remember back, well, you don't remember this, but there used to be seashells. Salt was our barter system.
Of course.
Right?
Sure.
It was how we exchanged. That's why salary is called salary, because it was sal. Sal is salt. Okay? People would pay people in salt. Then we went to gold, actual rocks, minerals and stuff like that. Gold, right? Then from gold, paper money, right? Do you have gold on you right now?
No.
Okay. Do you have paper money on you right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a credit card on you right now?
Yes.
Do you have a phone on you right now?
Yes.
Do you have Bitcoin on you right now?
Maybe.
Guess what? You are evolving. You are evolving.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what happens when I stand in front of the room in front of thousands of people, I'm like, all right, how many of you guys have gold on you? All right, so maybe 10% of the room raise their hand. How many of you have cash on you? 25% raise their hand. Then I go, how many of you guys have phones on you?
Yep.
100% of the hands.
Yep.
Or first I go credit cards, 90%. Then I go cell phones, 100%. And now Bitcoin, I go, 70 to 80%.
Right. Well, the Bitcoin lives on your cell phone.
It lives on the cell phone.
You have access to it.
Absolutely. But we are still in transition. It's just the beginning, bro.
Sure.
It's only a little bit more over 10 years.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time where everyone is going to have crypto, whether they want it or not.
It's interesting because like Bitcoin came across my desk probably 2014, was like at $200. And I said, oh my God. I looked at it as a solution for my business to transact on an international basis.
Sure. That
was better than any merchant account that I could ever get.
Absolutely.
Without any types of reserves, without a lag time of getting the cash flow,
borderless,
and without chargeback opportunities. So it's a perfect type of business. And it's unbelievable, right? And so, then I said, okay, well, let's go out there and create businesses that could go ahead and create as much cash flow so I can make an investment in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or accept Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, but now when businesses accept Bitcoin, they liquidate it, right? That's part of the business process.
Right.
As an investor,
sure,
then you make an investment decision.
Sure.
Say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and keep this Bitcoin as an investment over here, is separate from your business, right? And so you make that educated decision to do that. And so, I think, Mike Saylor is a great example of investing, his cash flow and future cash flow of his business in Bitcoin.
As he should.
I mean, it's billions of dollars. I mean, it's a great example to follow.
Yeah.
And if we just follow the percentage of what he did, I mean, all these businesses just get that a little bit on their balance sheet.
Everything that I do, bro, right now is with the idea in mind to get more Bitcoins, bro.
Yeah.
I need a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
It's happening right underneath our noses.
Right. Yeah.
If governments are buying Bitcoins, hedge funds are buying Bitcoins, publicly traded companies are buying Bitcoins, okay? PayPal is allowing people to interact in Bitcoin. Lamborghini's accepting Bitcoin. I mean, the list goes on.
I did wear my Lamborghini shirt.
I know, that's why you're inspired.
Yeah, and I had when we got the first real estate transaction done, okay, I had to do a little tester. I said, let me make sure this works.
Yeah.
So I went out and bought the Lambo.
You got
that
one
was
now?
a tester. That was back in 17.
Oh, okay. Got it.
We had to test out the market first.
Yeah.
I test this process out, and so that's how I got into the Lambo.
Got it.
But then we went into real estate, and then we did multiple real estate because of the success of the Bitcoin investment.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing, and everything like in life and in business, markets run in cycles.
Sure.
And so we had that 2017 run, right? And then a lot of people held on to it. Some people cashed out. Some people didn't cash out enough, or they cashed out the wrong time when it was all the way down. And then it comes back up, and then it goes back down, and it goes back up. And it's not about timing the market. It's about just foreshadowing what's going to happen. And it all kind of what I see is that pattern involving around this halving.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit.
So halving happens every 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and
when's the next one?
It's coming next year.
Yes, 2024.
Yes, 2024. And what that is that the miners get rewarded half the amount of Bitcoins that it's getting now. So every 4 years, their mining reward gets cut in half. So in essence, it's costing more to produce Bitcoins, right? So what happens if it's costing more to actually mine and produce Bitcoins? It's growing in popularity, okay, and its scarcity. There's only 21 million Bitcoins, about 18 million some in circulation right now. what does that happen to the price of Bitcoin, bro? Common sense. It's happened with watches. It's happened with cars. It's happened with real estate. It's happened with art. Digital real estate. It's a hybrid of so many things. It's a currency. It's gains. It's scarcity.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's a little bit of everything
coming together.
You know, it's all everything coming together. And listen, normally scarcity, you want gold, right? Currency, you want fiat. Gains, you normally get into like stocks and stuff like that. But with crypto, you have it all. You have it all in one.
It's a one-stop shop.
It's a one-stop shop.
Yeah, no, it's super interesting.
And then now,
I agree with that.
And then now, it birthed Ethereum. Then we got NFTs. We got smart contracts.
You big on NFTs? You like it?
I love NFTs. I think NFTs is a perfect combination of Pokemon and crypto. Was Pokemon a thing? Oh yeah.
Of course. Yeah,
was crypto a thing? Yeah. Let's combine both of those.
Okay.
Was basketball cards and baseball cards a thing? Yeah. Was crypto a thing? Yeah. Combine the two. NFTs. Think about how many utilities, bro.
Yeah, right. And I love that.
You could create your own NFT for people to have access to you.
Right. Wow. That's powerful. I love that.
I would like to be a part of that.
Well, I think the birth of that is happening right now.
Oh, I like that. I would like to be a part of that.
Okay.
But
I see.
But think about it. You know, it's there's so many utilities that are behind NFTs, and then also something that's amazing about NFTs that it brings personality. Like people actually want to buy an NFT that looks like them or resembles their what
lifestyle.
Do you call it? No, their lifestyle, but then their
what animal are you?
Their spirit animal.
Oh,
their spirit animal.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
Your alter ego.
What is your alter ego?
Right there, baby.
You see that? The Panther, baby.
That's right.
The Panther.
That's it.
Tell us about the Panther, man. Tell us about that one. Why the Panther?
I don't fucking know.
I got the hat. We talking about animal spirit.
Stealthy, baby.
Ooh.
Stealthy.
Okay.
Lethal, stealthy, quiet.
Okay.
Just waiting to fucking attack, bro.
Okay.
Out there by himself.
See, that kind of talks about where you are right now.
Swift.
Because you're all trying in that evaluation mode right now.
Oh, my man.
But you got the eyes, baby.
But I'm making plays.
You got the eyes right there.
I'm making more plays now as I've been quiet.
And maybe it's because it's freed you up to do some thinking.
It freed me up to do some thinking and to like really center, bro.
Okay.
Once you center, dude, they always say this: the loudest person in the room is probably not the deadliest. Just gotta sit back, watch, observe, listen, and then watch them make their move, and then you make your move.
Yeah, I think it's important to not to always be in that evaluation mode.
No.
And, you got to take that time out, but you've got to implement.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I know you're an implementer. I'm doing this for the message here.
I mean, my man.
I already know you.
Hold up.
I already know that.
What? You took a pause.
I did.
For a minute.
I did.
I know this guy for a while. I'm like, where's my boy at? Where he at? And he popped out in the scene, guns blazing.
Right.
He came running.
Yes, sir. Full speed.
Full speed.
Full speed. Here I am,
like
baby.
he never left. Like he never left. So you know about that.
Of course.
And when you come back, bro, bro, we all have to go through. It's like Bitcoin, bro. Like, give me fucking some chance to breathe here. Let me give me a chance to fucking to swing back a little, to retrace. So, what happens?
Right.
It's like a slingshot.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good analogy.
It's a great analogy. Like, yo, you could be pumping 20 pounds on each one for how long until you gotta fucking stop, so you could grab the 30. Because if you go 20, 30, you're gonna be gassed.
You've been working out too, bro.
Yeah, I've been working.
Seen you in the gym.
Yeah, bro.
You boxing?
I train with the best.
You boxing or what?
With savages.
Woo! Are you training for a match or what?
No.
Okay.
No. Me versus me, baby.
Okay, I like
You know?
that. I like that. We all got to do that. We all got to, and I think the more that we do that on a daily basis, like we in tune. Like, what are you made of?
Yeah.
Like, cause it's good. You can have those good days, but like, what are you made of in those bad days?
Oh yeah.
Like, how are you gonna work through this? How are you gonna meet those challenges head on?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, and how are you gonna maneuver? Well, you lay the foundation down.
Sure.
on the the DMO, the day in and day out. It's like what podcasts are you listening to?
Oh, yeah.
What books are you listening to? What books are you reading?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, if you had to share your favorite book right now with everybody, what would it be?
You know, it was a book that really transformed my life, and I read it so long ago, but it was transformational. The seven highly effective.
The seven highly effective
The seven habits of highly effective people.
Yes.
The 7 habits of highly effective people.
Stephen Covey.
Stephen Covey, amazing.
Yes.
That book changed my life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And tell us like one example how it changed your life.
Begin with the end in mind.
Yes.
That shit was like
Yes.
mind-blowing.
Yes.
And then here's another book that fucking changed my life. How to start living and worrying less. Or how to stop worrying less and living more. Some shit like that. Have you heard that book?
I have not heard that one.
Okay.
But you're doing it.
Oh my gosh. Here's what I took out of that. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names, by the way. Think about the worst case scenario in a situation. Can you fucking live with it? So what you worried about?
Yeah, right.
Run it up. If you think of the idea, think of the situation, think about the relationship, think about the business, think about the experience. Can you live with the worst case scenario? Fuck. If you could bear with the worst case scenario, if you could live with the worst case scenario, you're not gonna die with the worst case scenario. What the fuck is holding you back?
Well, it's interesting because like we started evaluating, right? And we started getting ourselves so caught up in like the what if scenarios, like, and we put this worst case scenario out there, and it's so far off from reality.
Right.
Like whatever happens in reality, and like we can get our brains like in the way of success, in the way of starting,
My brother.
in the way of implementing.
See, one of the reasons why I'm so good at business and I'm so successful, bro, in my own way, is because I was a graffiti writer growing up in New York. Dude, I would get to the weirdest place, like the places that nobody would think imaginable. Tunnels, bridges, buildings, rooftops,
So
locations.
You're an artist, baby.
Dude, yes. And I would get to these places where they had caution signs, where they had fucking cameras, where there were patrols, where there was barbed wire, where there was fences, where there was locks, where there was so many fucking obstacles where the normal person would say, I can't get in there. I found a fucking way, and I got scot-free.
So
And I put up my masterpiece there that I would see for fucking years.
yeah, because no one else going back.
Because nobody was able to had the balls to do that shit.
They ain't going over it.
They're not going over it.
No.
So check this out. In business, so many people are afraid of those fucking obstacles, and they think the worst case scenario, when in reality that worst case scenario is never gonna fucking play out.
Exactly.
Listen. If we really think about it, EJ, countries, governments, politicians, entities have done the most wild shit ever, and they're living their fucking best life.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we worried about?
We get more out of the best life. That's what we're worried about.
Right.
How can we get more?
How
How
can
can
we
we do more? How can we impact more?
Right.
You know?
Right. Everybody's so worried. Hey, can I do this? Can I do that? Listen, if you just follow the fucking rules, no. If you just follow the fucking rules, if you just look at that piece of paper that says don't park here, don't and there's a code for everything.
Yeah.
If you just follow that shit to a fucking T, if you follow what your teachers told you, what your parents told you, what society told you, what the environment told you, you're not gonna do, you're gonna fucking just stay in the same place. So once again, when you think about what's the worst case scenario and you can live with that shit, you already avoided that. Go.
That's powerful. That's powerful. And you got to utilize your creative self. You got to realize that we all have obstacles in front of us in life and in business. And you got to use that creative mindset to say, how do I work around those? How do I go above it? How do I go below it? More importantly, how do I go right the fuck through it?
You know what's so beautiful that you just said? We started off this podcast talking about what was my biggest challenge, and my biggest challenge has been me. And now when we're talking about art, your biggest artistry is me. I am the fucking piece of art.
Yeah.
I am the Picasso. I am the main headline.
Yeah.
I am the character.
Yeah.
right?
Like we're always creating.
We're always fucking creating.
I always say I'm an artist, man.
I just
don't make any music, brother.
Right, you're the fucking artist.
not,
you reinvent yourself, bro.
Right.
You reinvented yourself time in and time
Sure.
out. I've watched it.
Yeah.
I've watched it.
You got to, though.
You know, and I think I probably got this from you, like, or strengthened it in one of our outings.
Sure.
Where you really indoctrinated that, I mean, by something you said, and we are that piece of art. We are the artist for this fucking masterpiece that we're creating every single day.
Right. And so, you know, for our listeners here, like, what are you creating today? What's going through your mind?
Bro, first and foremost, guys, I'm creating the best version of me. That's 1,000%. And you know, as a kid, they said I had ADHD, right?
Welcome to the club.
So ADHD, and I've been able to work with that ADHD my whole life. And what used to get me ridiculed or diagnosed or in trouble is what made me successful now. And now I'm learning how to channel that energy. So, for example, what I'm working on today is me. So I started off with a fruitarian diet. Lost 10 pounds this month alone on just
Awesome.
eating massive amount of fruits, learning what fruits have carbs, what fruits have protein. Then I added a little pescatarian to that. So now I'm figuring out my daily habits, bro.
Yeah, your DMO, brother. You feel
My
like
DMO,
that works
bro.
for you.
What's working for me? Because there's no shadow of the doubt that I could do good business. That I am someone that people want to follow. That I'm creative. That I've already done it, right? I'm an influencer. I'm a leader. I'm a businessman. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an investor. Cool, perfect, great. But what happens when you take away the money, when you take away the jewelry, when you take away the clothes, when you take away the boat, when you take away the house? At the end of the day, you got to live with you. So that's what I've been fucking working on. That's the biggest play for me this year.
You're setting yourself up.
I'm setting myself up for fucking another bull run, baby.
The next move, the next bull run.
The next fucking bull run, the next bull run, the next everything, everything. Reset. Reset.
You gotta reset, and you just laid the foundation.
I laid the foundation, bro.
And it's all about ambition, really.
Yeah,
some
man.
people they'll be relaxed, they'll be retired with the success that you've had and I've had, but that's okay if their ambition is there.
What's the number one thing I always drill to you when I see you? What are the two things? Let me see if you fucking know.
Full speed.
No. Besides that I tell you personally that I'm like, bro, I would love to
work together
Yeah.
on something
Yeah.
bigger than we ever done before.
Boom. Okay? That's one. And that I always want to learn from you.
Okay, I got you. I appreciate
Those are the two fucking things. I always start with, I want to learn from you. I want to learn with you. And let's do something fucking epic.
I like that.
You know?
I like that. And keep in mind that it's a two-way street. Because, like, I'm learning from you. Like, we all learn from each other all the time.
Oh, I know.
As long as we're listening.
Oh, I know, baby.
As long as we're paying attention.
I'm Bitcoin Poppy.
That for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
We're talking Bitcoin today.
Come on.
But, and so much more. And so, we want to make sure that our listeners are understanding who you are, and they can follow you. And,
absolutely.
On your IG.
Yeah.
They'll follow you, Bitcoin Poppy.
Ivan Paychecks.
Ivan Paychecks.
Everywhere.
There you go, baby. Everywhere. Easy as that. You want some paychecks? It's Ivan.
Absolutely.
Ivan Paycheck. Bitcoin Poppy.
Yeah, and here's something else, man, that I want to do, and is like work with people that I like, man. Work with people that I could trust. Work with people that are working on something amazing. Something that's gonna provide value to the world. That's kind of like the mindset I've been on lately. Investments, bro. Real estate. Real estate for me has been amazing, bro. It's treated me wonderful. Having short-term rentals is fucking great. It's utilizing what's out there, man. There's so much fucking opportunity. And something that I did recently, bro, I said, worst case scenario again. Everything that I have, all these plays that I have, what's the worst case scenario? Okay, boom, 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 boom. And I said, holy shit. That worst case scenario is a fucking best case scenario for real.
Yeah.
Because I've set up my lifestyle with this. This is how I live. These are my expenses. Oh shit, this is wonderful.
Yeah, real estate's awesome. There's so many great tax incentives, advantages from depreciation to cash flow.
And then, because I'm a naturally ambitious, forward-thinking, prosperous, abundant,
Speak it, baby.
revolutionary, independent, hyper person,
Yes.
I'm always gonna wanna grow.
Yeah.
It's in my fucking nature, bro. Because no one is telling me, yo, bro, get on a fruitarian diet. No. I'm doing it on my fucking own. Nobody said go to the fucking gym and box. Box with the best of them. No, I put myself in that position.
Right.
Nobody told me get on this fucking boat and talk to EJ. Nobody told me nurture EJ's relationship since day one. Nobody told me, bro, go with EJ around the fucking world to do events and shit like that. I did that shit on my fucking own, bro. No one needs to tell me. The money doesn't even fucking tell me, bro. It's me versus me, bro. That's it.
Love that takeaway. Love that takeaway today. Me versus me. And if everyone just gets that focus, man, just get up, do me versus me. I mean, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to succeed?
I'm a single male. There's no fucking shortage.
Yeah, how's that?
Your
How's that been working out for you?
boy recently has been celibate, my man. That's how serious I do it. There was no fucking book that told me this shit. Nobody. I was just, hold up. I need to fucking channel this energy, bro. Me versus fucking me.
Eliminate the distractions.
Eliminate the fucking distractions. Eliminate the bullshit. Eliminate the pleasures. Eliminate the fucking vices. Eliminate that shit, because you know what? At the end of the day, bro, I'm dialing in my frequency, bro. I'm 97.1, for example. But if I got all this fucking commotion around me, all this static around me, I'm never gonna be able to dial in to here, you know, like dial in, be like, oh shit, I'm 97. Or someone's gonna take me 97.2. If you're 97.1 and you go to 97.2, how's that shit gonna sound?
Yeah.
It's one little fucking notch, bro.
Yeah.
No. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I gotta go back to my 97. Yo, you're really fucking me up right now. Get the fuck over there. 97.1.
Well, it's also interesting about dialing into that frequency, because then you're going to, once you dial in yourself,
yes,
then you're going to attract others
that are fine-tuned
to that same dial, just like you, in the universe.
And what happens, bro? Now
law of attraction, bro.
And now you have a fucking orchestra, bro. Yeah. You're a fucking drum. Yeah. You're playing your tune. I'm a guitarist. You got a pianist, but everybody's in their fucking tune.
Yeah. Got the rhythm, baby.
What happens? Rhythm. Wow. What happens if you're in a fucking symphony and you're in this fucking orchestra, and you have somebody that's just playing the saxophone wrong, and you're fine-tuned, but they're just fucking up.
They're off.
They're off. What happens to the whole fucking? What happens to the song?
Yeah, it's done.
You're done.
Toast. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
It's out.
Come on, baby. This shit's gonna be one of your best podcasts.
All right, brother. So listen.
Oh, we're done?
Yeah, listen, we can talk forever here, right? We can talk forever. But what I want you to dig down deep right now, and I want you to think about like the number one takeaway that you want to make sure all of our listeners are grabbing. Yeah. Get a hold of them, and they know who you are now. They know you're Bitcoin Poppy. They know how to track you down. They know how to follow you. Yeah. All right, but like there's you give us a gem. Yeah. That a takeaway gem. And they'll be like, oh man, I am so glad that I discovered this podcast. I'm so glad that, Ivan Paychecks came on this one here. I learned so much. I am so glad I waited to the end. Yeah. To the end to hear this one little gem right here, because that possibly made that 1% difference.
Yeah. So the biggest thing I could tell all you guys, simplicity is key. Less is more. You have everything that you need right now to make it shake, to make it work. I'm letting you know, I don't have a high school diploma. I'm not a college graduate. But look where the fuck I am right now. Look who I'm next to. You may think you know, but you don't even fucking know. But this kid, well now man, was able to do it. And it was because I was persistent, I was consistent, and I had grit. And most importantly, I was extremely well-mannered. And that shit I learned in my house. So something that has not been taught out here is fucking manners, is being polite, is to be a fucking good human being. And that's something that's being lost in today's world. Be fucking good. Be a good person. Good shit's gonna happen to you. You're a bad person, bad shit's gonna happen to you. Consistently work on yourself on becoming a better individual. Health-wise, spiritually wise, financially wise. Work on yourself. Eliminate the distractions. Eliminate the bullshit. Eliminate the fucking energy leaks. Eliminate that shit. Eliminate it. Fucking be a narcissist. Who gives a fuck? Be greedy with your time. Be that person. Be 1000% committed with your fucking mission, your purpose, your alignment. Becoming a better version of you. Whatever that shit's gonna take, get it done. And the only person that knows that is you. So audit your life and make the proper fucking adjustments and daily habits. What time are you waking up? What are you eating? Are you working out? Are you reading? Are you meditating? Who are you hanging around with? What is it? DMO?
DMO, baby.
Daily methods of fucking operation.
For sure.
And you are fucking enough. That's all I gotta say. Ladies and gentlemen, you know where to find me. Ivan Paychecks, EJ. Thank you so much for this fucking podcast.
Hey, thank you for bringing that full speed energy. Thank you for bringing those insights of the challenges and the ups and the downs and successes you've had. So much today, so many lessons weaved in and out of here. And I thank you for taking the time to be here to share with the audience. And I'm looking forward to some full speed action together, baby. Let's go.
I can do it, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man.